I want you to take out your phone right now, and I want you to time how long it takes for your website to load. Does it take over 3 seconds? If so, you're losing customers every single day, and your hosting might be the culprit. In this video, I'm going to walk you through the exact hosting decision process that successful store owners use. If you are a small business, if you have an e-commerce store or an agency, this is for you. I'll explain in simple terms why shared hosting becomes a business liability, why VPS requires technical skills, and why managed cloud hosting platforms like Cloudways has become the go-to solution for hundreds of thousands of growing businesses. Let's begin. First, we have to understand the different types of hosting options for your business. Now, if you're going to be using a business for e-commerce, for your agency, whatever, you want to make sure that you have great speed. And if you do shared hosting, depending on the traffic, it can drastically make your website slower. For example, I had a client where we were going to be having a brand new launch of their e-commerce store, and we were going to just use share hosting. But guess what? The day came and there was a lot more traffic than we thought, and it actually crashed the site. So all of that traffic, all of that potential of sales, we couldn't do it because we had shared hosting. That's the problem. Now, if you go for something like a VPS, that allows you to host it yourself. You have it, all of those things. It's yours. But the problem with VPS is it's very technical to get started. So if you're going to be using something like Amazon Web Servers, if you're going to be using Google Cloud Platform, whatever, you're going to have to configure all of the setups and all the things you need to scale your website. And you're trying to focus on running your business, which takes a lot of time and effort, and nobody got time for that. So then there is a third option, and a lot of people use it, and that's managed hosting. And that's what we're going to be using with Cloudways right now. This is one of our preferred options if you're running an e-commerce. And there are tons of other things or other use cases for it, but this is really easy to get started. And in just a few minutes, I'm going to show you step by step how we're going to be able to do this as well. So what are the advantages? Well, number one, it's your own, and they help you run it. Cloudways already helps you run it. So let me know in the comment section down below, out of the three options, shared, VPS hosting, or managed hostings, which one would you want? Now, just to clarify, VPS hosting, that's where you get your own space, right? That's where you set up your own shop, but you've got to configure all of those things. Managed hosting, it's just like having a manager of a building. They're going to maintain all of these things. You don't have to worry about fixing the electric, the water, all those things. You just can get started with your business. So let's get started and show how we can do this with Cloudways. Now, if you want to use Cloudways, we actually have a coupon down below. If you do Doc25, you get 25% off your purchase when you get started. All the details are going to be in the description for that, but take a look, use it, and we're going to get started right here. So once you get started for free, we're going to be able to be taken to our section here, your dashboard, and get started. Now, what I'm going to be doing is we have a couple different ways that we can get started. We see my applications under flexible. I can launch it right here. So let's get started. Launch now. I'm going to first select an application. I'm going to go with WordPress, and I'm going to be creating a brand new website and a brand new service, all to do with AI and automation for small businesses. And I think I'm going to create this and say AI agents for small businesses. Okay, name the managed server. I'm going to say SMB AI agents. Okay, so select a project right here. I'm just going to say my project. And now I'm going to be able to select a server. Let me zoom in real quick. So I can select a server. I'm going to go with, and right here, you can see different things right here. So it says CloudOcean is the fastest growing cloud provider. It also one of the cheapest clouds that also offers high performance with SSD based storage, so solid state drive. Okay. Then we have also cloud. We have Google Cloud, uh, Google Compute Engine. GCE says an extremely powerful and reliable cloud hosting infrastructure with efficient performance that comes with Google's brand name. 4 locations. Okay. And then we also have AWS. Those are just a few. I think I'm going to go with Cloud Ocean. And then also we can see that it's substantially cheaper too. So I'm going to go with Cloud Ocean. And then it says, please select the server type that best matches your application. So now it allows me to understand, okay, what do I need for mine? Now, what I'm going to do, it says, good for starting point for all kinds of general websites, upgraded performance for all kinds, CPU optimized. I'm going to go with basic. And now it's balanced performance at a, it says balanced performance at a good price. And it's good for blogs, local business sites, and dev and test environments. Let's take a look. I'm going to go with 2 gigs. Location, where do I want this? I'm going to say New York. So we're looking at about $28 monthly right here. CPU, 1 core processor, bandwidth, 2 terabytes. Let's launch now. Okay, elevate your start for friends. We'll do that in a little bit. There's going to be a link down below. And then here it says adding server. Your high speed application will be ready in about 7 minutes. Okay. So this is going to be breaking it down right here. So we're setting up our server. It says take your first website live with Cloudways in 3 simple steps. Launch your server, migrate your first website to Cloudways, and then take your first website live and install the free SSL certificate. So right here, we are just getting started with the server. We're seeing already we have about 6 minutes left. We're going to come back when this is done, and then we're going to go with the next steps to make sure we can get started with this live. But as you can see, in less than 10 minutes, we've already got everything set up. It allows us to pick all the different settings that we want, and we don't have to do it ourselves. This is once it gets started, it's going to be maintained, all of those things, and we have it in one central location. Let us know what kind of website or what kind of business are you creating right now? Is it for an e-commerce, an agency? Are you blogging? Let us know. What we're going to do here will be making sure that we have a solution for different blogs and different resources for small businesses, learning about AI agents and automation. And so this is a really good first start for us in what we're going to be doing. If you want us to go more in depth and have more videos about Cloudways in the future, let us know. Okay, so now that everything is ready, we got the notification right here. We can see what we have. It says application installed on this server. We see projects associated with the server and then members allowed on this server. So let's click this real quick. And so now we get some details. We get monitoring, get managed services, settings and package, security, backups, all of this stuff right here. And so we have this all included right here for us. So we have launched that. Now let's take a look right here. It says for the website, we have it for WordPress. We have all of this stuff right here to be able to access it when we want to. Mentions right here, create a staging environment. You can set up a staging environment in a few minutes. We can monitor, look at the analytics right here. We also have the domain management. So you can manage domain associated with application. We could add a domain here. Okay, enter domain you would like to map to the application. We also support wildcard subdomains as well. So, okay, that's interesting. And that's really the first step in having all of this set up. We have the hosting, and now in an upcoming video, we're going to break down creating the website, getting everything started, and really building out our business using the platform. If you want to follow along, if you want more videos about Cloudways, let us know in the comment section down below and let us know what package worked for you. What did you decide to use? And remember, there's a link down below to use the coupon code to get 25% off. Use DOC25 at checkout, and then you'll be able to use this as well. I'll see you in the next video.